the Arizona governor, has signed a law. No longer will teachers be required to have a college degree. Let's put up his picture, full mask. Yeah, they thought this was a good idea. Okay, let's get into the insanity here. So that's your governor. His name is Doug Ducey, right? The education requirement for teachers in Arizona has now changed because of the legislature and the governor. Under legislation, Governor Ducey signed earlier this week, a person only needs to be enrolled to get their college degree to begin teaching in public schools. That's a big change, and it's been met with mixed reaction. Now, I've served as a high school teacher before I became a professor. Here's the reality. They're trying to solve a problem by not solving a problem. What's the problem? The challenge is the recruitment of qualified educators and then the retention of those educators. You have massive turnaround in education. Why? I'm gonna get into that. But this new change is called Senate Bill 1159, was a stretch, according to an educator. The situation, he said, and I quote, the situation will be even worse if you're dealing with either younger people or even less well-educated people, Larson said. The Arizona Educators Association, or AEA, fought the legislation. You have to have some experience. It's going to allow people to do on-the-job training, and that's where it's scary, said Ms. Garcia, the president of AEA, all right? So let me go to the actual data. What do you think would cause increased recruitment and retention of educators in public education? Oh, you pay them more money. That's it. The National Education Association data shows that Arizona teachers are still paid well below other college graduates in the state. Citing a report from the Economic Policy Institute, Arizona public teachers make about 68 cents to every dollar earned by other workers with comparable degrees and credentials that were needed. That's according to Larson, okay? Now, another report showed that when you increase teacher pay comparable to other industries with the same educational and credential requirement, you increase your recruitment by 23% and enhance your retention by 40%. That's what they're trying to avoid by now lowering the bar for the prerequisites for the educator. That doesn't make sense to me. All right, Lawrence, thoughts on this?
You know, it speaks volumes to how our nation is treating education. The fact is that they do not want these future generations to be educated because they want a bunch of followers and workers who are not going to push back because the system we have in place does not serve their needs. It does not represent we the people. Instead, it continues to uplift the 1% and to fill their coffers. And this move in Arizona is just further indication of that. By not having individuals who have the requisite degrees to educate and to teach, what you're gonna end up having is shortcomings when it comes to the education and the knowledge base of these young people. And it is truly, truly disheartening, especially because those who can't afford to go to private school will end up with the knowledge to know better and be able to lead. But of course, they're probably gonna end up leading in directions, again, that serve that 1%.